So this warning label might actually be making food and other consumer products more dangerous. Let me explain. Okay, so if you lived in California, you've probably come across this Prop 65 warning label on things that you've purchased saying that, hey, this product might contain a chemical that causes cancer. It comes from a law passed back in 1986 that was, quote, intended to empower consumers to make informed choices about their health and protect themselves from potentially harmful exposures. This Prop 65 chemical list has now grown to nearly 900 different chemicals that are supposed to be disclosed by companies. Now, the sketchy part here is that some products have this label, other ones don't, and the natural assumption is that if you come across a product like this person has that has this Prop 65 label, you'll think, oh, maybe I shouldn't buy this because it could contain a cancer-causing chemical, but the reality is that it's almost got nothing to do with it and might even be the exact opposite. The reason for that is that Prop 65 is known as what they call a bounty hunter law, meaning that the enforcement mechanism is just people suing the company if they think they're in violation of Prop 65. There are now law firms making millions of dollars just specializing in Prop 65 litigation. So what ends up happening in practice is that small businesses, they can afford to get involved in this kind of litigation because it'll just destroy their business. So what they do is they just preemptively slap the Prop 65 label on it to mitigate any kind of lawsuit, but that does lead to consumers thinking that, hey, this product might contain these cancer-causing chemicals, even if they don't. Big businesses, on the other hand, they have unlimited resources, so a lot of times what they do is that they just don't disclose until they get sued. One example is Trader Joe's. They are a frequent violator of Prop 65. This is an article back from 2013, they were sued because consumers found lead in their ginger and plum candies. This one's from 2017. They were sued for not disclosing the chemical acrylamide in their products. 2023, they were sued for dark chocolate that allegedly contained harmful levels of lead and cadmium. I just found another lawsuit from 2024. This one is for lead in their cassava chips, so clearly they don't give a fuck. So yeah, don't let billion-dollar brands decide what's safe for you. My advice is always going to be do your own research, find founder-owned brands, and decide for yourself.